Oh man, so the chicken have come home to roost for Diddy, and although I personally think a good deal of this latest lawsuit is lies, and we have more proof of that, but the things that he's gotten into in the past have ruined his reputation, and the public don't care. They just want to see that man burn. So at this point, whatever said about Puffy is fair game. So we have some more lies that have been called out, like I said, in this lawsuit, but it still caught the attention of someone who we know for sure had a run-in with Diddy in the past. Now, the lady who was the victim in a 1999 incident that landed rapper Shyne in jail is speaking out, and she wants everyone to know that the trigger man was actually Diddy. Check this out right here.
Hey, how you doing? So, here today about this latest lawsuit with the P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Puffy, Sean Puffy Combs, whatever you want to call him, lawsuit that has come out involving the producer Lil Rod. So basically his last two major lawsuits, the one with Cassie, she made mention that Puffy made her carry his guns into nightclubs and wherever they went. And he threatened her to make her feel like she had to do so. And while there were lots of things of importance, that stood out to me. And I'm going to tell you why. In this lawsuit with the producer Lil Rod, they were both SA'd by him and threatened and physically harmed. But in this lawsuit, he appears to be a very young producer to me. But he said something very specific. As a means of threatening him, Puffy said, "That's why I shot up the club in New York back in 1999 and let Shyne take the fall for it." Let me tell you why that's of utmost importance to me. Because I am the woman who he shot in the face in that 1999, December 27th, 1999, Club New York shooting. I have told everyone ad nauseum since then, even the surgeon who did the surgery to take the bullet. I got shot in my face with a 9mm hollow point bullet called a cop killer. I literally have told everyone and never changed what I said. I watched him. I got pow-powed in the face. I watched him fire the gun. I've said it all this time. Even the surgeon who did my surgery to take out part of the bullet fragments that was aspirating into my lungs and try to remove as many bullet fragments as possible testified in the criminal trial that while they were putting me under, I was screaming, "Puffy, pew pew me in the face." He testified in the criminal trial. It is in the record. They all knew he did it. Everybody knew he did it. But he paid off the club bouncer named Sharice and all these other people and the club owners with their video to hide the video. That's his MO. I told everybody that. This man almost took my life, has traumatized my life, has caused undue harm, irreparable damage to my life, lied his behind off. I've had all these youngins on the internet harassing me, swearing that I'm making it up that he did it. And look what he did to Lil Rod. He threatened him. "Oh, you don't think I bust my gun? I shot up the club in Club New York and let Shyne take the fall for it. I shot them people." Well. It only took 24 whole years for it to come out. You see this tattoo? This commemorates me getting shot. It took 24 years for him to come out and say it. I've been saying it all along, but y'all pick and choose who y'all want to believe. Oh, baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. Not only did he pew me in the face, he also set off a course of harassment against me for the past 24 years. When I tell you the things I went through, there was a time in 2017 and 2018 where I got 7 flats on my BMW. 7, the same tire, in a 2-year span. 7 on the same tire, and they were all new. Every time it happened, I had to get a new tire. I have the pictures to prove it. Harassing me. You want to know why? Because prior to Cassie, I was the only person to be victimized by him and then to successfully sue him and get paid. And he had to pay me out of his pocket. He has never gotten over that. Oh, baby. You see this RICO charge that's about to come? This conspiring and pew-pewing up the club and ruining or attempting to ruin my life? As God as my witness, I will not stop until you suffer every single iota of punishment, until I have every second of recompense that you took from me. For every tear that I had to cry or my children had to cry, I am going to get $1 million back from you. I will not stop until you pay the price for what you did to my life. And for all you people out there on the internet and in cyberspace and in the far reaches of my life or the perimeters or wherever who always like, oh, she just saying that to get some. Hell, what you got to say now? What you got to say now? I had some youngins on the internet that ain't even old enough, that weren't even alive when it happened, arguing me down, cussing me out, calling me everything but a child of God. Go check Instagram. It's there. Harassing my life. Harassing me. Oh, you lying. He ain't do that to you. You just want clout. You just chasing clout. What is that to chase clout about? How is that clout chase worthy? It doesn't even make sense. Well, I guess it will make sense in this new generation. But you better believe I will have my say. I will have my say. Hashtag having my say. Hashtag the dopest nerd ever. Hashtag Ebb Talks. Y'all ain't seen or heard nothing yet. I've had my say. The best and the rest is yet to come.
Okay, so like I said, man, boy, Diddy has allegedly done so much damn wrong to so many people, from placing a bag on Tupac's head, allegedly, you know, claims of SA on his spouses and other people, like unwanted gentlemen and stuff. You know, what else? Stealing money from his artists. DV against some of his spouses in the past. The man's face is so dirty right now. It's so dirty. And the media game is too open for him to control the narrative with his money. And when you have attorneys like this that are out here with nothing to lose, boy, it's gonna be tough for you. So let me tell you what I'm talking about right now. Lil Rod's attorney is he's on social media speaking. And Hollywood Unlocked, shout out to them. But so this right here says Tyrone Blackburn, lawyer for Rodney Little Rod Jones Jr., breaks silence on Diddy lawsuit and more. So Tyrone Blackburn posted this clip right here. Check this out.
I'm letting all y'all niggas know if I ain't hot, y'all niggas ain't hot. And this is a message to everybody. I don't know. Y'all acting like I could be motherfucking lukewarm and y'all gonna be hot. You ever put your foot in a bathtub, that shit scalding hot, you feel like the meat just got torn off that shit. Yeah. Hot. And I can show y'all how we have fun and stay out of jail too. Show y'all how we have fun and stay out of jail too. Show y'all how we have fun and stay out of jail too. Show y'all how we have fun and stay out of jail too. And make money. What's up? Pray for me. It's been taking me fucking ever to get back to my exact tone of not giving a fuck.
I'm trying to tell y'all, this man has been studying Diddy. Studying him and waiting for this opportunity. So he posts this right here. So the screenshot right here says, we're told cops think the gunshot victim stepped outside of that studio around 3:30 a.m. and was accosted by 2 individuals, at which point they tried to rob him. Our sources say the man suffered a gunshot wound, and when officers arrived, there was no sign of Diddy at all. That's TMZ reporting on the situation. So outside the studio, now this person right here, childish recording, I guess that's where they saying in the lawsuit that the shooting happened at, that they that was referencing the lawsuit, because the lawsuit referenced the shooting. If you guys don't know, okay, the lawsuit referenced the shooting, saying that Justin Combs and Diddy allegedly shot a dude named G, and the person, Little Rod, the producer, witnessed the shooting, and these pictures is the aftermath of the shooting of G. Okay, now that's what you seen TMZ say about it. Now this is the place that this allegedly happened at. Chalice recording. So they say the shooting occurred a half a block away from Chalice, and it was a result of a robbery. There are police reports corroborating this. Please wait for the facts to come out before you start contributing to the defamation of our organization. So they say half a block. TMZ says when the gunshot victim stepped outside of the studio around 3:30 a.m. and was accosted by two individuals, at which point they tried to rob him. So this has Tyrone Blackburn saying this right here. First, Sean Hardy claims the shooting occurred several blocks away. Chalice Recording Studio claims the shooting occurred half a block away. Now TMZ reports the shooting occurred as G stepped outside the studio. If you tell the truth, you don't have to have a good memory. Where is the police body cam footage? Where are the 9/11 call logs? Where is the LAFD's report? What is G's names? Why did G, after being shot in the stomach and hip and leg, run past 3 layers of security, 3 recording studios, a reception area, and a lounge area just to bleed out in a restroom? Listen, when Diddy passed, you can't put nothing past that man. That's all I gotta say. And that's the point. And this lawyer knows that. I think some things can be true in this whole situation, but this dude, like I said before, he wanted to have all this play out on social media. Now, I made a comment under this post, and Stevie J actually replied under my comment. So I said, why would you come to social media as an attorney? This person says, this generation is different. Cochran wouldn't even do this if he was still alive. And this person says, why does the president of the United States use Twitter? Stevie J replies, this bitch ass nigga ain't their president. Shout out to Stevie J. He's standing on business behind his name, man. This lawyer mastermind the whole situation. He wanted it all to play out on social media. This dude is someone who studies the landscape and knew exactly how to capitalize on a situation by mixing truths with lies and playing on public knowledge to tell a story. Like I told y'all originally, the lawsuit sounds like a fiction novel based on true stories. That's what it sounds like. So it's looking real bad for Puff. But still, there has been some lies exposed on the Tyrone Blackburn side. So he's not addressing the lies that he has in his lawsuit. We went over the one about Stevie J. This is another lie right here. So they said there was underage girls in the lawsuit. Okay? So this says, update Diddy's attorney on lawsuit. 2 women have come forward and claimed that they were falsely identified as underage. Okay? So this is a woman right here with Justin Combs with the underage female. So this says lawsuit claims the girl in the photo with Justin Combs is underage. This one says the woman in the photo above is Stephanie Rao, who is 32 years old and is dating Justin Combs. So that's the same girl right here. And this is another image that they're claiming is an underage woman. This is that date of the photo, I'm guessing. Yeah, same day, same party, woody woo. So the date and time stuff from the house party in question as stated in the lawsuit documents. It's the same woman. It's his girlfriend. She's 32 years old. It's a lie. For salacious entertainment for people like us to consume on the blogs, because the lawyer already knows people don't like Diddy. They want to see Diddy crash and burn. To continue. Alright, so this is a woman named, this is crazy, but we'll get to that point. This woman named, I don't know what I should say, Sheila Marie, something, I don't know. So this is Diddy with a woman. It says Mr. Combs with an underage female. But this person says whoever took these pictures have been sitting on these pictures for about 6 months. So the same thing. This woman's like a 33-year-old woman named Shells Marie with the child. So this says, I've never seen any underage girls around Diddy or anything that he's been accused of. This is a picture of us. He had a private listening get together for the album. We would leave early from those parties to go back to the room by ourselves. The stories are fake. There's layers to that right there. There's layers to that right there. She also said this: whoever took those pictures and sent them to TMZ sat on them thinking that I'm underage. I guess she don't know that he put him in a lawsuit saying that she's underage, which is even worse, but whatever. She says, I'm a full-grown woman with children. He would never put himself in a position to be around underage girls. I've been around for 3+ years, if you know, you know. But I can't keep seeing fake stories of someone I've loved and spent a lot of my life lately being lied on. I've never seen any accusation that's been made, and we are very open with one another. Don't believe everything you read and see. So damn, she come out and say this shit. I seen somebody say this shit. I didn't really know what they were talking about, but now I didn't know that. Now I know what they're talking about. But they said, damn, how could she come out and just shut it down immediately, but Young Miami don't come out and shut it down immediately? Interesting. And the timeline, this is the same timeline of Diddy and Young Miami being together, so it's crazy to see that shit was going on behind the scenes. I already thought that, you know, the Young Miami and Diddy shit was like some business mixed with a little play type shit. So, you know, Diddy and P from QC, they're cool. So I think some of it, what they had going on, was for play, for business. And a great deal of it also was for sex out of it too. I think it's both a mixture of both. I think it was all that together. It's crazy to think that Young Miami was really out here sharing time with chicks out here. That's crazy. But nevertheless, this woman is underage. She is underage. So that's another lie in a lawsuit, that this lawyer want to call out Sean Holly's lies or inconsistencies in this story. But you have at least two right now. You have the situation you were wrong, blatantly lied for salacious entertainment with the Stevie J situation. I spoke about that in the past video. That was actually a gay porn star, not Stevie J, that they used. They found pictures to use, and then they found these pictures and just said any random girls were underage girls, and they like, no, that's me. I'm not underage. And let me tell y'all, some people don't give a fuck. This person says, you mean two women got paid? They were paid. What the fuck does it matter if they was paid? If they're in the photos and it says they're underaged, it doesn't matter if they were paid or not. They're not underaged. It's a lie. It's a lie. The lawsuit has lies in it. Why aren't you comprehending that? You are so focused on wanting to say, you can't even sit and be smart. You don't mind looking dumb. That'd be the most scariest thing to me from so many people. They don't mind looking dumb. You look stupid to anybody with a brain. That's crazy to me, bro. But that's that right there. I don't give a damn about what happens to Diddy. Because like I said, his chickens have come home to roost. But what I'm taking from the situation as I evaluate the culture and see how people are taking these things in, people are just stupid. They're dumb. And I'm like, damn, I didn't know they was this dumb. I ain't the smartest dude, but I try to be sometimes. At least I try to compete the best that I could to the best of my abilities. But some people just don't mind being stupid. God damn. And then when you come to the situation, like I told you on my previous video, you lie about one thing to me, your credibility is shot. So the Meek Mill situation come out. I see people talk about it. I'm not gonna get into all the details, the back and forth. I know my homie Chase Smooth is covering things on his channel as far as the Meek Mill back and forth and stuff. But even when it comes to that, the whole day the internet it's just killing Meek Mill. And then we know Meek Mill ain't that smart. We know he not that literate. So he's on the internet trying to defend himself, and I just feel sorry for him because he Twitter fingers, but he can't type right. He don't know how to spell well. And he out here trying to fight for his life, trying to say he not gay in the most coolest way, and it don't look cool. Like, I'm like, damn, Meek, you shouldn't have even said shit to these people. That's the thing about it, bro. We are in a space. I was talking to my other homie, Sensei Rip from Forgotten Kings TV 2.0. Check my dog out. I was talking to him, I'm like, bro, we're in a space where sites like mine, that's why I take it seriously, but sites like Minds or Shade Rooms or whomever, we have so much attention on our platforms with people coming to get news from us. But we don't have to be held to the same journalistic integrity like a New York Times or Washington Post. We don't have to be held to the same integrity as those folks. And we know how to put a story out without claiming for it to be true, but letting that narrative go out there to circle you know, the media and let the audience do what they want to do with the information. And some people go with it. They just throw it out there with no disclaimers, no nothing. If I'm all this information I'm presenting to y'all, I'm telling y'all, I think this shit is a lie. These other platforms, they just putting out there and they acting stupid. They acting stupid just because they want the audience to be all caught up into it, to be stirred up. It's nasty work that's going on out here. It's nasty. It's nasty, but I find it really crazy that we're in this space right now. To finish my point that I was telling my dog Rip, we're in a space right now that more eyes are on the platforms that don't have to be held to a certain standard of journalistic integrity at all. That's where the most people are to receive their information from. That's scary because they may not go anywhere else to double check it, fact check or whatever. If it's entertaining, they going with it, and they going to tell their friends that's not on social media, hey, you know, this happened. They just spreading the stories, and once that lie out there, when somebody come to correct it, it's not the same attention. It's not the same attention to it because people are just attracted to chaos. They love chaos. The more I'm seeing that more and more as I do my job, dog. But in regards to Diddy, man, this just might be your karma, my boy. You done did too many people wrong. So this is a public lynching that we're witnessing right now. We are witnessing a public lynching of a hip-hop mogul. And he let these things get to his head. He did the wrong. He did X, Y, and Z that he didn't have to do. So even if some of these things may be lies, you can't get in the way of what the universe is doing to give him his payback, you know. The chickens have come home to roost. Diddy, I don't know, my boy. I don't know. I just hope you got a lifetime supply of cheesecake at that Take That mansion, man. This is another update with Stace. I'm out.